Time to refocus. Welcome everyone to the fourth part of my 5-part series on how to re-energize for 2021. My name is Susan Ingall. I'm a personal performance coach, speaker and author. Have you ever lost your focus and found that you were overwhelmed and just couldn't see clearly what needs to be done next? I have noticed that some of my clients, when expecting a lot of themselves, end up distracted and unproductive. This year has been particularly stressful and can play havoc with our health. This internal pressure that we put on ourselves causes us to enter a state of anxiety, and when it becomes too much, we enter what we call the danger zone, and our performance declines. Yerkes and Dobson in 1907 were two psychologists who developed a model called the optimal performance zone, outlining this process. Experiencing too much anxiety can cause us to lose focus. Being aware of the early warning signs of stress or anxiety can alert us to take stock of what is happening in our internal and external world. It may be that you feel perspiration in your hands, or your heart is actually beating in your chest. You notice that your breathing starts to increase, or your shoulders tense, and you might even get a headache. Or it may be that you can't concentrate on a project. You become impatient or fidgety or a bit restless. Whilst on holidays, give yourself some time to think about what your early warning signs are of stress or anxiety, and perhaps request feedback from others. When you become aware of your early warning signs, you can then take charge and minimize this distress so that you can enter a calmer state. Neuroscience research states that we can only really focus on one thing at a time to be able to do it effectively. So how can you plan for the coming year doing just one thing at a time? Now that you've rejuvenated on holidays, and while you are still in this nice relaxed state, set up some time to refocus on what you would really like in the first few months of 2021. I'd like you to consider having really clear goals, setting up some effective boundaries for yourself to prevent overwhelm. Ask for what you want instead of assuming that others might know. When you feel these early warning signs coming up, think about ways that you can take some time out to support yourself. For example, go for a walk, or simply take a breath to give yourself time to check in. This will give you a better chance at managing yourself and your situation more effectively. How can you plan to achieve that one thing at a time and do it effectively? Have fun with this as you refocus on what you really want in the new year. I would love to hear from you and what you are really going to focus on in determining your fulfillment in 2021. Most of us have been told in order to succeed that we need to get out of our comfort zone. But I believe there is another way. Take a look at my book to change your perspective on what being in your comfort zone really means for you. Feel free to click on the book tab to purchase my book at www.investinyou.com.au/book/. If you've enjoyed this video, please click on the link below, like, comment or share with others who are also on the journey to freedom and fulfillment in 2021.